I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit while we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little Let's hit the club, time to make a move, make a move. We got it late, ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to prove. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit while we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Oh, shine a little tonight. Oh yeah, we can shine, shine a little tonight. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Think I'd try this a new way.
Hello! And welcome to Person, Place, Thing, the movie trivia game show that pits two people against each other to test their movie knowledge. It's also the movie trivia game show that finally answers the question, did I peak in high school? Well, without further ado, folks, we've got two amazing competitors here tonight. Let's meet our contestants, shall we? Whoa, look at these two cuties. From Guilford, Connecticut, we've got Todd Page, and hailing all the way from Waukegan, Illinois, Joe Rodriguez. Todd, Joe, how are you guys?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
So good.
Excellent. I'm doing fantastic. Guys, I think throughout this is week 7 of the show, and throughout these past 7 weeks, I've certainly proven two things. I've got a seemingly unlimited supply of t-shirts, but a very limited supply of blazers. All right, Todd and Joe, thank you for joining us here on Person, Place, Thing. Like I mentioned, It is a movie trivia game show, and here's how it's gonna work tonight, my friends. You two are gonna battle it out for 5 rounds, okay? And each round, one of you is gonna get a person from a movie, a place that exists in that movie, and a thing or an item that also exists in that movie. And you're gonna have to come up with the title of that film. How's that sound so far?
Scary and exciting.
Sounds very good.
Excellent. Todd, you're on the right track. Joe, you better fix up your attitude, my friend. All right? Get it
Let's go.
together.
I'm trying.
Guys, if at any point in time the information I've given you isn't enough for you to come up with the title of that movie, fear not, my friends, because you're going to have 3 additional ways to get help, okay? Todd, thank you for gesturing just underneath you. We've got our lifelines, my friends. If you've tuned into the show before, you know that I shamelessly will rip off any successful game show that's come before me if it means I can use it to climb the ladder of internet fame. That's it. I'm shameless, my friends. I will beg, borrow, and steal to get a few more eyeballs on this show called Person, Place, Thing. So, if Todd or Joe need additional help, they can ask for the director of the movie, and I will gladly and politely give them the name of the director of said film. If that doesn't help them, or if they need a little bit of extra help, they can come to you. That's right, you, the folks in the chat. So, I hope you've stretched out your little fingies, because what you're gonna do tonight is you might have to help Todd and Joe out throughout the course of this show by giving them any information you can to help them guess that movie trivia. But don't worry, friends in the chat, you're not alone, because the creator of the game and my best friend, my BFF, Carlos, the Los 18 Diaz, is also in the chat. And the Los, he hasn't seen all of these movies, but by gosh, he's seen quite a few. As a matter of fact, if we've got a tie after 5 rounds, the Los 18 texted me a very, very special creator clue to use tonight to break the tie. If we've got a clear winner after 5 rounds, then guess what, my friends? That winner will just get a little cherry on top, right? A little victory lap, if you will, and they'll guess the creator clue just for fun. But folks, if they've asked for the director, if they've asked you, the chat, and they still can't figure out, well, guess what? They've given me 2 of their, they've each given me one of their friends that I will call on my phone. Can you imagine that? It's 2021 and I'm out here calling people on the phone? You gotta be kidding me. This show is nuts. But Todd or Joe can have me call one of their friends if they need just a little extra help. So, my friends, you're in good hands, right? If you've seen the show, you know that this show is built on a foundation of trust. So trust the chat, trust your friends, and trust me, your host.
I do.
But don't trust some random phone number if someone calls you and it says scam likely. Don't trust that. That's a scam. Or likely a scam. Well, anyways. All right, friends. Without further ado, Todd and Joe, I'll just check in with you one more time. Todd, how are you feeling?
Feeling good and a little scared.
Joe, how are you feeling?
Oh, so good. Ready to movie trivia it up.
Perfect. I couldn't have said it any better than the both of you. So without further ado, let's start round 1.
Holy shit.
Well, Todd, guess what? The chat also thinks that we've got a full-on cutie patootie alert on our hands. So get ready for cuteness overload, friends in the chat and friends watching from home, because between Todd and Joe, I'm gonna lose my mind with all this cuteness. All right, my friend, you certified hottie, here we go. Todd,
Certified hottie.
your round 1 question is: A sci-fi horror movie from 1982. The person is Kurt Russell. The place is Antarctica. And the thing is a shape-shifting alien.
Shape-shifting alien. All right. I can already tell this is a movie that I should know. Horror and sci-fi are maybe not my most primo areas. But based on the time period, I feel like there was Body Snatchers maybe or things along those lines. I don't think the director is going to help me here necessarily, just based on who I am as a person. And so...
Wait, who are you as a person? Because I know you to be a
Sure.
lovely, kind...
Yes, thank you.
Just a good friend. But do you you don't follow directors?
I just I feel like I know the directors in certain cases, but overall, I'm not necessarily aware of a director's oof.
Gotcha.
But I know times help me a lot, so 1982 is useful. And also it's more that I don't know that I know which directors are considered horror directors. So unless they did a bunch of stuff that isn't horror, I don't know that that'd be a great help for me. So I would love if the chat has some helpful suggestions. I would love to turn to the chat.
Well, Todd, your wish is my command.
Hooray!
To the chat! I can say so far the chat has been active, but it's only been to confirm the fact that we're on high cutie alert here. Week 7 of Person Place Thing. So Jurassic Trash, aka Kelsey Myers, says, spoiler alert, Todd and Joe are cute. And then she also says, oh my god, the best movie. And then she asks, wait, can we say the answer?
Yes,
And to
please
that
say
I
the answer, Kelsey. You're a horror
Yes,
fan. I
please.
trust you.
Mark Wilder, what's up? Shout out to Mark Wilder. He wrote, I have literally no idea, the movie.
That probably won't be my final guess, but we'll put that in the options list.
Lunar Llama 1 says, maybe The Thing, ? And then Jurassic Trash, aka Kelsey, says, The Thing!
All right.
Exclamation point.
Listen, Kelsey has never led me wrong. She was my go-to when we were in Survivor together. She's my go-to when we're in matches, and I trust... sorry, Jesse, sorry. I didn't mean to bring up Survivor. But I trust her in this case, and I'm going to go with the audience. I'm going to go with the comments here, and I'm going to guess The Thing.
Well, Todd, that would be correct!
Popcorn!
It's popcorn time, baby! Todd, let's pause for 1 second. For the viewers at home, Todd, Kelsey, myself, and a number of other amazingly lovely people from Comedy Sports competed at the very beginning of pandemic in a sort of online version of Survivor, where if you've watched Survivor, what can I say? Sometimes you trust people that you shouldn't trust. Because Survivor, unlike Person, Place, Thing, isn't built on a foundation of trust.
No.
All right, get out of here, you goof.
Bye!
Joey! Joe!
What's going on?
So Joe, right off the bat, question for you. So first off, comment. Joe, thanks you've been supporting Person, Place, Thing since pretty much the beginning, but I legit have no idea how to pronounce your Twitch screen name, so can you please help me?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You see, it is Joey Rhodey.
Okay, all right. Joey Rhodey. So now I feel stupid, but that's not your fault. Okay? That's not your fault.
It is based off my full name, but my name's not Rodriguez, so I can see the confusion.
Yeah, well, also, the R-O, for some reason, I kept inverting it, and it looked like Joey or Die to me. I don't know why.
That's a cool-ass username. I need to write that down. That's dope.
Boy. All right, so, okay, perfect. So thank you for answering that question. It's been driving me nuts these past few weeks. But welcome, my friend. Are you ready for your round 1 question?
Oh, I'm so ready. Let's go.
Ooh, okay. Well, guess what? This is also a horror movie, but a few years earlier than the last one. This horror movie was made in 1978. It features Jamie Lee Curtis, which might be a big giveaway for some folks in the chat. It takes place in a suburban neighborhood, and the item is a white mask.
Okay. So with the first two clues, my guess is it's not an Activia commercial. Oh snap. It's one of those movies where somebody wears a white mask and they commit murders.
Yes,
yes.
That much we know is true.
We know this much. Okay.
Yeah.
It's between it's either Halloween or the other one. That's snap. Can I?
So it's down to a movie you definitely know the name of, and then a movie that you're just struggling to come up with a name for.
Yes, Friday the 13th. Those are different movies, right? Those are different movie franchises.
Different movies.
They're not the same.
Different movies.
Okay.
And I can tell you for sure that Jamie Lee Curtis is in one of them, and I can tell you for sure she's not in the other. So you're already you're on the right track. Do you want to use a lifeline to narrow it down a little bit?
Yeah, I would love to ask the chat what they think.
You would love to ask the chat. I would love to ask the chat. To the chat, baby.
Woo!
All right, let's see what we got. All right. Okay, so Maureen is now reliving the atrocities that were Survivor from last summer. Okay, so that's okay. Good. Amanda Brock agrees. She always reads it as Joey or Die herself. But this is not helpful to you, Joey. Mm-hmm. This is not helpful. So let me speed this along. Wark Milder says Halloween. Maureen Winston says Scream 3. Scream 3 was not made in 1978, my friend. CSE in Chicago says, but it could be an Activia commercial. Jurassic Trash, Kelsey says Halloween! ! Lunar Llama 1 says Halloween, and in parentheses is every day.
Ooh, isn't that true? I'm gonna go with the consensus. It seems like it's Halloween.
Well, it seems like you are correct.
Woo!
It's popcorn time. It's popcorn time. Joey, great job, my friend. Excellent
Thank you so
work.
much.
Well, friends, after one round, both of our contestants are perfect. They're tied up 1-1. Hopefully that takes a little bit of pressure off of you two cuties, you two dreamboats. And it also just goes to show you that we're not just pretty faces. We actually got a little something going on up here too.
Oh, happening.
I read.
Off to round 2.
Jurassic
Park. Maureen Winston, I think, is mad at me because she just replied, "You weren't made that year."
Wow, rude.
No, you know what? That's fair. I wasn't made in 1978. I was made in 1979.
Hell yeah. I was really proud of myself during that last round because I knew Halloween, and I don't watch horror movies because they're too scary for me.
Honestly, friend, hard same. And Todd does know my lovely spouse, Linnea Smith. Linnea is a huge horror movie fan, which makes it kind of impractical, or maybe it does make it logical that we'd be together for the last 20 years and are celebrating our 12-year anniversary this summer. So shout out to my wife. All right, enough mushy stuff time.
No more feelings.
Let's get down to business. This round 2 movie is a 2002 musical crime comedy. The person... Todd got excited when he heard musical. Mm-hmm. No pressure, but you basically have to get this right.
Yes.
No lifelines. Just kidding. The person is Queen Latifah. Okay, usually when a contestant fist pumps after the first clue, that's a good sign. The place is a Cook County jail, and the thing seems like a formality, but we'll say it anyway, is a witness stand in court.
I heard 2002 musical and I was like, aha! And then you went in crime and I was like, yes! Yes, this is my wheelhouse. Here is my bread and butter and comfort zone for sure. This is the Academy Award-winning beat-out Lord of the Rings, Chicago!
My hometown, my fair city. That is correct. It's popcorn time. Love it. Wark Milder
So good.
seems to think it was named after a city, maybe Atlanta or Burlington, Vermont. So he was close. Todd, great job, my
Thank
friend.
you. I would watch
Excellent.
Burlington, Vermont, the musical, just so we're clear. I want to know what that's about.
Chat, get on it. We're gonna need you to write the musical of Burlington, Vermont, and deliver it to us by the end of the episode. But still pay attention to the episode. Don't get too caught up in writing that musical. All right, Todd. Great job. Joe. Hello, my friend.
Well, hey.
What's going on?
Oh, just vibing.
Oh, chill, tight.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
chill and tight. Super
Yeah,
chill and
yeah.
tight. We know the vibes. We get it.
We know.
We're two men who perhaps know the vibe.
We're aware of the vibe. The vibe is there. We know it.
It's present. All right, handsome. This 1996 crime drama also features Queen Latifah.
She's in so many things. What?
Yes. The place is a robbed bank, and the thing is a lowrider with hydraulics.
Okay. Can you repeat the year again?
Yeah, of course. 1996 crime drama.
Oh man, I was not watching crime dramas in 1996. I was watching Rugrats. I know of two Queen Latifah movies, Chicago and Taxi, but it's probably neither of those. Oh shucks.
Well, remember, you don't have to do it alone. So do you want the director?
Yes, please.
Okay. The director of this 1996 crime drama is F. Gary Gray.
That leaves me with more questions. Okay, F. Gary Gray. What has F. Gary Gray done? You know what? I gotta ask the chat.
I'm pretty sure he did Friday, if I remember correctly. But this is not Friday. I
This
could
is
be
not
wrong about
Friday.
that. All right, do you want to go to the chat?
Yes, please.
Well then, to the chat! All right, so, you and Mark Wilder were in sync because he also said Taxi,
Great movie.
but it's not good movie. Yeah, very good movie. But I think it was later than 1996, and definitely not directed by F. Gary Gray. Jurassic Trash says Set It Off. Rich Hardman says Set It Off. So we got two votes for Set It Off. And Rich Hardman, welcome to Person Place Thing. I think it's the first time I've seen your name pop into the chat. So welcome and thank you for helping Joe out here. Lunar Llama gave us one of these. So Lunar Llama don't know, but Lunar Llama tried. And
Thanks,
that's
Lunar
why I
Llama.
love you.
Well, I gotta go with Set It Off. I literally have never heard of that. Is that just a phrase? That's Set It Off. Yeah, that sounds right. Thanks, chat.
You decided to trust the chat, and we like to reward trust. That's correct, Joe.
Let's
Pop that popcorn. Let's go. You're 2 for 2. The chat is throwing nothing but strikes, and everything is humming along right here. Great job, Joe. Let's bring Todd back out here because I want to get to know the two of you a little bit. So those of you who have watched Person Place Thing before, you know after round 2, I like to settle down with my non-sponsored sparkling beverage from Texas, sparkling water, mineral water. Comes in a green bottle, so you can't see it behind the green screen, and that way I won't get sued by yet another entity.
Keeps happening. It's crazy.
Keeps happening. You'd think they would be flattered because imitation is a sense of flattery, but no. Todd, welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
I'm just dying to know, Todd, have you ever walked out of a movie before?
I have. And it was, honestly, it's a movie that felt like it was made for me, because it's about people turning into animals. But I hated it so much. It was so bad. It was the 2010 The Wolfman remake, and it was just hot garbage.
Was
And
Jack Nicholson in that one?
maybe there was someone in it that
What am I
like
thinking of?
there was some name in it that had some kind of weight to it. I don't remember who it was, but like nothing made sense in the entire movie. And it's just like the entire time I was watching it, I was like, why? Like this is I could do anything else with my time and my energy at this point. And I left and got pizza.
Hey, you know what? Pizza cures all. I would legit leave anything for pizza. Except for my spouse. All right, Todd. What's like a classically bad movie or a B movie that you love and recommend any chance you get?
Here's a movie that I would say is qualitatively not good, but that I definitely love. I almost just said everything Amanda Bynes has ever done, because they're all kind of trash but also perfect. But I narrowed it down to She's the Man, the 12th Night remake about high schoolers who play soccer. It is like it's not a good movie, but it's like pixie sticks. Like you're not gonna be satisfied or happy you did it, but like it's tasty while you're having it.
Those are probably my favorite kinds of movies. That they're just like they're not trying to really challenge you or educate or stimulate, but it's just fun, It's just empty
It knows what it
calories.
is. And David Wayne is in it, which is like the weirdest possible actor for that movie.
I'll tell you, speaking of throwing strikes, I feel like any movie David Wayne directs, I will laugh my butt off.
Same.
So that's just a guarantee. Well, thank you for recommending something, because I said it last week. I will be watching every single bad movie that is recommended. And since we're doing 10 episodes, I've committed to watching essentially 20 shitty movies.
That's a lot of movies.
I guess for the rest of my summer, that's what I'm going to be doing. And last week, Pat Connolly, in what I would only call an act of disrespectful terrorism, forcing me to watch Cats. So I have to watch Cats.
It's a bad movie.
So Joey, don't be a jerk. Anyways, Todd, last question, my friend, is what's a classic movie that you are embarrassed you have not yet seen?
I went through a bunch of lists this afternoon of like movies everyone's seen or like movies like everyone should have seen, etc. And I was looking at the list of movies I made at the end of it that like I haven't seen because I'm gonna go and watch them later now. And I realized that they all have something in common and that they're all movies that like everyone I hated in college had posters of in their dorm room. And this one is The Godfather. But I feel like it's one of those movies that's like it's so intrinsically part of pop culture now. Like it's quoted everywhere. There's references to it constantly. I could tell you like all like the like classic lines from it, but I haven't seen it, and I feel like that's something I have to rectify.
I can't remember who else, but another contestant on Person Place Thing also mentioned Godfather.
Yeah.
So I think that's just one of those. Maybe it's because it's a trilogy, and so like if you miss the first one, it's like, oh gosh, now I got to go back and watch three movies or whatever. But I love Todd. I love the explanation of just like just whoever I didn't like, just had these it's like
It was like
the Scarface
Reservoir
poster.
Dogs, Scarface,
Pulp Fiction?
Goodfellas, like all those movies, Pulp Fiction, The Big Lebowski. They were all like the posters that these kids had in their college dorms, and I was like, I just don't like these people.
Space Jam.
The one
Farrah Fawcett poster movie, the movie based on the Farrah Fawcett poster.
Yep.
I don't like it.
But I'll watch it now.
Blacklight Velvet Panther. No, thank you.
Not in that one.
Well, thanks, Todd. I really appreciate that. It's great. Even though I feel like I know a lot about you, I've got to learn more about you. So thank you for that. Joe, I know very little about you. I didn't even know how to pronounce your Twitch handle before a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's well, let's learn about me. Why don't we?
That's I'm ready, buddy. So have you ever had to walk out of a movie before?
Yeah, only one movie. It was in high school. My girlfriend at the time wanted to see House Bunny, the Anna Faris movie, where she's like, I think she's like like a playmate, and she like retires and becomes like a was it like a den mother or something.
She's forcibly retired, and
Forcibly.
then while she's basically figuring out what to do with her life, because she basically spent all her formative years living in the Playboy Mansion, right? So she has no skills that transfer into the real world. So she walks by this college campus and sees all these attractive girls like just living together, and she's like, you know what? That reminds me of the Playboy Mansion. That's where I belong. I've been displaced, and that, my friend, is what kicks off the high octane intensity of the House Bunny.
And it's such a shame I haven't seen it, but I didn't want to watch it. But then once it started playing, I'm like, okay, I'm bought in. And then I went with my girlfriend at the time, and then she just wanted to leave, so we left like 10 minutes into it.
Wow, this is the most high school story I've ever heard.
Is
Right? Like, this only happens in high school. Like, I have decided this is the movie we want to watch. I'm going to drag you along with me, and then once we get there, I'm going to decide it's not happening.
It's no longer a thing.
Yeah. That's amazing, Joey. And honestly, The House Bunny, it's very average, but I do think Anna Faris has such a great ear for comedy that she makes that movie at least watchable, in my
She's great.
opinion.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about like a terrible B movie that you're gonna force me to watch later on this
Oh shucks. Well, my favorite movie of all time after Spider-Man 2 is and it hurts me to say it's a bad movie, but it is objectively a bad movie. It's Billy Madison, The Sandman, Adam Sandler. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's the reason I am into comedy, and it's not good, but you gotta watch it.
fun.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Oh,
I got
thank goodness
this,
he's wearing
too.
pants.
I'm wearing
I had the
pants.
same thought, Jesse.
Could you imagine if
For
I
a
wasn't?
hot second, I was like, he Donald ducked us. We're totally getting Donald ducked. Or I was like, is he doing Clockwork Orange cosplay? And then I officially just landed on, no, man, it's not past Labor Day yet, so he's good. All right, what's that Funko Pop you got there?
Yeah, it's the Sandman himself.
Nice.
Sandman. I've never heard that abbreviation for Adam Sandler before, but I will confusingly use it going forward.
He's great.
Todd, it's because you don't run with his crew. You don't
true.
run with the likes of Rob Schneider and David
no.
Spade and all those other guys who definitely have aged. They've aged very well. They're still relevant, and they're still throwing strikes.
Mm-hmm. They don't miss.
Joey, thank you so much, because I love Billy Madison, so I will gladly rewatch it. What about a classic movie that you haven't gotten around to yet?
Yeah. So this movie I feel like is referenced all the time in like comedy and just in like in shows and just in general, and I am aware of it. But it's The Sound of Music. I've never seen The Sound of Music.
Me neither.
I hear people sing it and quote it and talk about characters from it. I don't know what the hell people are talking about. It's on my watch list, but
It's very long.
is it?
Yeah.
So I grew up in a Hispanic household, right? So both my parents are Dominican, and I'm first generation. So my excuse, like growing up, is if I don't know something, I'll just be like, I just grew up in a Hispanic household, so I didn't see the Sound of Music. I feel like I could file that one right in that little. So great. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Joe. That was amazing. And thank you for both of you. Thank you both for recommending movies that I think I'm going to enjoy. Excellent. Well, my friends, enough with the pleasantries. It's time for round 3.
Animations.
They're so good. They're so good. Todd, the questions are going to get a little bit harder, my friend, so get ready. But I have faith in you. All right, this 1990 fantasy romance the person is the inventor.
Okay.
The place is a suburban town. And the thing is an angel ice sculpture.
Okay. The inventor in a suburban town in an angel eyed sculpture. If it wasn't for the year, there was part of me that was like, maybe Back to the Future. Because it has an inventor in a suburban town. But I believe Back to the Future was more like 88 or like 87-ish. Although it could be one of the sequels in theory.
So I think, to be fair, this character's name is the Inventor.
Oh, that's the name of the character. Got it.
We're not referring to
an inventor. It's the inventor.
Just wanted to share that with you in case it helps. Do you want the director?
Yes, please. I would love the director.
Great. Okay, the director is Tim Burton.
Oh, that narrows it down a lot. I actually know things that director does. Based on that time and the fact that it involves ice sculptures, which means that you have to use blades to trim it down. This is a movie I haven't seen, but I am gonna guess it. Edward Scissorhands.
Hey, for a second there, I thought you were gonna say the Wesley Snipes
Blade.
vampire movie Blade. But I'm really glad you said Edward Scissorhands, because that is correct.
Yeah. This is also one of those movies that like everyone is like talks about or is like on TV constantly, and I know I need to watch at some point, but I haven't yet.
It's really fun.
Okay.
It's good.
It's
good.
my list I made today.
It's got this like fun sort of like campy, almost like John Watersy kind of vibe.
Oh,
to it.
interesting.
Not full on, but
sure.
Like, you know, it's reminiscent of. It's very whimsical. I'll say that.
Ooh, love whimsy.
But then also dark, you know, Tim Burton-y when it needs to be. All right, my friend. Moving on. Joe.
Hey.
Hey. Like, I literally am always surprised when I see you, but I shouldn't be. You're here.
I'm here. I'm the other contestant.
My friend, this round 3 question is a 1996 drama romance. 1996 drama romance. A person is the nurse, a place is a gas station, and the thing is poison. And I gotta tell you, these are very, very obscure clues.
There's straight up a character named the nurse in this movie.
Now, with this one, I'm not certain if the person is named the nurse or if it's just
there
nurse.
is a nurse without a name. Okay.
And I have seen this movie, so I apologize for that. But I can say if I were to give you any of the character names, it would just give away the movie, so I can't do that. So, do you want the director?
Yes, please. I would love the director.
Awesome. The director is Baz Luhrmann.
Ah, of course, Baz Luhrmann.
You don't know who that is.
I've never heard that name in my life.
You can't fool me on the house, baby. Well, let me just tell you one
Amazing.
thing about Baz Luhrmann. Baz Luhrmann loves taking, pop classic, like pop music of today and just dropping it in a bygone era. It's a move he does all the time. I don't know why he does it. But that's what Baz Luhrmann does, baby. So you don't know who he is. That didn't help. You want to go to the chat?
No. I'm thinking it could be. Yeah, let's go to the chat.
Let's go to the chat, Joey.
Let's do the chat. Let's chat.
To the chat!
To the chat.
Noom.
I feel like I kind of forced you to go there. I'm sorry, but
Wait,
we're
before
here.
I want to make a tentative guess. No,
Okay,
no.
yeah,
Let's
no,
chat.
go for
It's
it.
Romeo and Juliet, but let's see what the chat says.
All right, well, this is anticlimactic.
Oh no! Why? 'Cause
No, this is good. This is good because here's what you did. You trusted in yourself, and I like that. All right, let's go to the chat. All right. Chap says, if it's Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, ? And then Chap goes, what, Joe? And Justin Swinson just came in to go, ha ha, Joe!
So most of the chat is just shade for Joe at this point.
Nah, we'll get there. And then Mark Mouther says Romeo and Juliet. And then Kat Gotzik goes, Joe, you need to see every Baz Luhrmann movie.
How many Baz Luhrmann movies are there?
4.
Oh gosh. Okay.
He did Moulin Rouge as well.
And
I've seen that. I've seen that too. Okay.
Yeah.
The most recent Gatsby?
Yeah.
Okay.
So literally everyone's like Romeo plus Juliet.
I don't know if I trust chat now.
Amanda Brock came over to correct everyone. She's like, it's a plus, y'all. It's a plus. All right? It's not Romeo and, it's Romeo plus. That was the way Boz made it uniquely his own. All right, Joey. It was fun checking in with the chat. They confirmed... Oh, no. Simply Ballroom is the other Baz Luhrmann movie we haven't mentioned.
So is this Simply Ballroom then? No, it's Romeo plus Juliet.
You are still correct. Good job, Joe. Nice job.
Let's go.
All right, my friends. Well, all this popcorn, and I'm still a little hungry, so you know what that means. It's snack time.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Welcome back. Wait. Welcome.
We got bloopers? What? Why are you laughing?
Take 3. Welcome back to Snack Time. We're going to talk about Twizzlers. So everybody, go grab your candy.
Twizzlers were created by the Y&S Candies Incorporated in Lancaster, Pennsylvania in 1929. The original flavor of Twizzlers was licorice. Ugh. Luckily for us, flavors were expanded in the mid-1970s.
Test test. Wah!
Taste test? It's delicious.
That's so disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yes, disgusting. Wah, wah.
Psych! It's delicious! Some notable film releases were Spite Marriage, starring Buster Keaton, Say It with Songs, and The Kiss, starring Greta Garbo. Thanks for joining us for Snack Time. Let's get back to the show.
I mean, it's like, how do you come back from that? Maya's the cutest.
Yeah.
Miguel's the cutest. We thought we were a trio of cutie patooties, but those two...
We were out cutied.
It was bound to happen, right?
Yeah, it had to happen eventually.
We had a good run, Todd.
We flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, we did. We did. Well, Icarus, here we go. Round 4. It doesn't get any easier, but you've been perfect so far, so I have faith in you, my friend. Todd, are you ready?
I'm ready!
Excellent! This 1978 drama has a character named Nikki. The place is Vietnam, or Nam, as it's also referred to, and the thing is a revolver with 1 bullet.
Okay, this is hard because around that time period, 9 million movies were made that were set in Vietnam. And continuing forward, my initial instinct is something like Good Morning Vietnam, but also I feel like that would be too obvious to have a name in the title. So I don't.
I can help you out. Good Morning Vietnam was probably closer to 1988, 89.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's a little bit later.
Can I grab the director, please? I don't know.
You're gonna grab him. Where are you gonna take him? Where are you gonna take him?
Yeah, we're gonna go on a nice date.
Grab him, treat him nice.
Yeah.
And bring him back home by 10:30. And the director that you're taking on a date is Michael Cimino.
Great.
Michael.
Classic
So?
Michael Cimino movie.
This is not going to be awkward. Someone who directed a movie 40 years ago and you on a date, you don't know anything about him.
We'll get to know each other. That's what dates are all about, you know?
That's true.
I think that this is not going to be an area that I'm going to succeed in, and I feel like I've gone to the chat, and I love the chat, but I think maybe it's time to use my phone a friend.
Oh boy. This is exciting. Let me tell you, Todd. Friends at home, Todd, earlier today texted me contact information for a friend of his. So we are going to call that person right now. And it's Jed, right?
Yes.
Hello,
Hi, is this Jed?
this is Jed.
Jed, it's Jesse Gomez, host of the moderately popular internet TV game show Person Place Thing. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm currently moving a couch that's hanging out the back half of a Prius as we're driving very slowly down the road so that we don't hurt anyone.
Well, you should do two things. You should put that car in park and drop the couch, because I need your help.
Okay, deal.
Okay, great. Okay, I hope it didn't land on anyone's foot. Okay, so basically, Jed, here's how it's gonna work. I need you to give me the title of this 1978 drama, and I'm only 1978 drama. It was directed by Michael Cimino, and
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a character name from the movie, a location, and a thing, and that's all you're gonna get, my friend. So,
Okay.
um.
Name, location, thing.
Yep. And so the character name is Nikki. Nikki, yes. The place is Vietnam,
Oh, okay.
and the thing is a revolver with one bullet.
Oh my god. Okay, so like how much time do I have?
Let's talk it out. We got time.
Because like my first thought is Miss Saigon, which was not a movie in 1978. It wasn't the problem.
Then we'll throw that out. That's not. It's not. We're not doing name that musical.
I know. There was a lot. There's a Mickey, right? Anyway, it's not important. Okay, hit on movies 1978. So, okay, there were a lot of very intense movies. I'm thinking Full Metal Jacket. I'm thinking, what's that other one? The Deer Hunter. The Deer Hunter.
Okay.
That one was like the really dramatic.
Yeah, those are two really good guesses, Jed.
Am I correct? Are those both Vietnam films?
You know what? I'll say this. I'll say one of those is the correct answer. I won't reveal which one,
Okay.
because I'm gonna put it at Todd to decide. Jed, hope you're doing great out in Cali. Chicago misses you. And be careful with that couch, my friend. Okay?
Thank you. Very, very careful with it.
Okay. Bye bye. All right. So he gave you Full Metal Jacket, and he gave you
The
Deer Hunter.
All right.
I know one of those movies was definitely not directed by Michael Cimino.
Great. I have heard of one of those movies definitively, and the other one I have not. So I'm gonna go with the one I have heard of, and that is Full Metal Jacket.
And you can also go to the chat if you're.
Oh, I'll do
not
that then.
100%
I'll go to the chat. I forgot I had that still left. I will use the chat, please. Chat, please. Which one of these two?
To the chat. All right.
Boom.
So real quick, let's see. Mark Wilder says, "Kat, if I'm ever in the show, Kat, will you be my phone a friend?" So that is now
That's being planned.
canon, right?
Great.
That's canon. Kelsey says, "Jed." Justin Swinson says, "I'm watching this over playoff basketball." Well, Justin, you made the right choice. But the Bucks are up 13. This is not helpful to anybody.
None of this is an answer to the question.
So Otter Pobbs says Full Metal Jacket was 1987, so that's extremely
Okay.
helpful.
That is
Mark
extremely
Wilder,
helpful.
Yeah, Mark Wilder co-signs on that. Full Metal Jacket was in the 80s. And if I scroll up, Kat Gotzik says Deer Hunter, Mark Wilder says Deer Hunter,
Great.
and a bunch of people said Maya is awesome. So Todd, what do you think?
I think that I'm really glad you reminded me to go to the chat. And I will be altering my guess to be Deer Hunter. And thank you, chat.
And that is correct!
Yay! Yum, 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 yum.
Oh my goodness. It's all about trust.
Yeah.
Joey, do you trust me?
I trust you.
Aw.
Then get yourself up here, buddy. Let's see that punum. Let's see that face. All right, my man. Round 4. 19,
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna deliver a 1977 sci-fi drama to you. I'm gonna deliver it.
Please do.
Ready?
Yes.
All right, you got it. Okay, the person is Roy. The place is Devil's Tower, aka Bear Lodge Butte, and the thing is a UFO. This is 1977 sci-fi drama.
Oh, there's so many movies with Roys in them.
You want the director?
Yes, please.
The director is the one, the only Steven Spielberg.
And what was the year?
1977.
1977. Steven Spielberg, Roy. Ah, shucks. This feels like it would be. I know he's done movies with A1 E.T. I don't know
It's a
that's.
little bit later.
Is that later?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great guess.
Is that a good guess? Oh, dang it.
It was an
Okay.
amazing guess. Yeah, it's got an extraterrestrial. It was Steven Spielberg movie.
There's probably a Roy in that.
Probably. He also worked with Roy Scheider on Jaws, but this is not Jaws.
This is not Jaws. Let me. Can I also phony friend?
Yeah, you want to call your brother Steven?
Let's do it.
Is Steven cool?
Yeah, he's cool.
Do you think like he would hang out with me? Maybe.
Yeah, he vibes.
Oh, okay, cool. He passes the vibe check.
He passes the vibe check for sure.
Oh,
Vibe check
dope.
passed. Assuming he answers. I hope he answers.
Well,
he
I hope
doesn't,
you
then.
told him to be
I
ready.
told him.
Okay, all right.
Hello,
Hi, is this Steven?
this is Steven.
Hey, Steven, this is Jesse Gomez. I'm the host of a pretty popular game show on the internet called Person Place Thing. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Excellent. I also got to commend you on keeping your composure. It's not every day a celebrity calls you out of the blue, right? Anyway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like medium famous now.
Yeah, well, by association. Yes, my friend. All right, so your brother Joe needs your help. I've blatantly ripped off Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and started this game show. So what he's trying to do is we're trying to get the name of a movie, okay? This movie was made in 1977. It's a sci-fi drama, and it was directed by Steven Spielberg, okay? It has a character named Roy in it. There's a place called Devil's Tower, aka Bear Lodge Butte, in it. And it features a UFO.
Close Encounters with the Third Kind.
You are so confident, my friend. Oh, I love that. I love the confidence.
Never seen it, but that's the only crappy 1970s movie I can think of.
Yeah, my friend. Dude,
Damn.
awesome. Well, hey, thanks. And if you're satisfied with my customer service, just fill out the survey at the end of this call. Thank you. Bye. He was pretty authoritative. Is he usually that confident?
He knows movies and movie trivia. I feel pretty comfortable with that.
Well, my friend, your brother did not steer you wrong because Close Encounters of the Third Kind is correct. It's popcorn time. Joey and Todd are tied up because they're using their resources. They're out here talking to the people in the chat. They're calling their friends and their family, and it's tied 4-4 after 4 rounds. Only thing left to do, let's try and find a winner here. Round 5, here we go.
Round 5 to stay alive.
That's what's up, baby.
Speaking of E.T.,
Is that the movie from E.T.? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Todd Page.
hello.
Hello.
That movie scared the poop out of me as a kid. I don't know what the name of the show
It
is.
scared the Reese's Pieces out of
It
me.
sure did.
Okay, here we go. This 2012 drama thriller has a person named Tony. The place is Hollywood, and the thing are assault rifles.
Okay, all right. So not West Side Story, great. 2012. So like what I try to do first with my first thing is try to place where I am in my life when the movie came out.
Sure.
And so I was in Boston. 2012. Had just broken up with Lewis, so that's where I was at, and probably wasn't seeing violent movies. But let's see. Can I get the director maybe?
I froze, so I didn't. Did you offer a guess?
No, I asked for the director, please.
Ah, perfect. Well, it's another Bostonian, Ben Affleck.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, he directed it. Okay. he did the one where the people from Hollywood go to the Middle East and pretend to be and it had an animal in the name, and Men Who Stare at Goats.
I'm sorry, Todd. That is incorrect. You're so close. Joey, any chance you know the name of this movie title? I'm gonna need it quick.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, no is also incorrect. I'm so sorry. This one was actually Argo.
Oh no!
Oh no! It sounds like Fargo.
I should have used
Yes.
help. But
Well, Amanda Brock had it at the ready, so Amanda knew it in the chat. But we got to decide a winner here. So Joey, if you can't get this one right, it's going to go to the creator clue. So Joe, this
hope
one's
you
a
can't.
20. It can't. This one's
Oh
a
my
2016. This one's a 2016 drama, and let's just say the drama has been ratcheted up here because things just got pretty serious. This 2016 drama has a character named Juan. The place is a beach in Miami, and the thing is the set of gold grills.
Juan, a beach in Miami, and a set of gold, like
Like
that you put
fronts,
in your
baby.
teeth.
Gold front,
Okay,
baby.
okay.
That's what's up.
Oh my goodness! Can I get the director, please?
Yep, the director is Barry Jenkins.
Good old Barry Jenkins.
You don't know who that is.
Classic.
Of course, me and Barry Jenkins are tight.
Well, you need to go visit his movie catalog because he's killing the game.
Juan, a beach in Miami. Oh, well, shucks. Can I ask the chat?
Of course,
Is that
you can
not?
ask the chat.
Yeah, let's do that, please.
To the chat. All right. So, the chat says, Oh, Kat Gotzik says best director. I think she's referring to Barry Jenkins. Justin Swinson says Moonlight? Question mark. Wark Milder says I think Moonlight was that year.
What?
Kat Gotzik says I've never seen Moonlight. Jurassic Trash, aka Kelsey Meyer, says Moonlight. So good. Chap says yes, Moonlight. I also like imagining this is how people are writing it or saying it.
Moonlight.
Yes.
Yes. That's
Moonlight.
interesting because for some reason I was under the assumption that Moonlight came out like last 2 years ago, but I guess not. Time flies when you're having fun.
What were you thinking it might be? Joe, did you have a guess in mind?
I didn't have a guess for a movie, but I was like, Moonlight is too recent for that. But it sounds like it. I mean, I know that there is a beach, presumably in Miami, in Moonlight. Let's go with the chat. I trust the chat.
Todd just audibly said "dang," which I think means that Todd either also trusts the chat or Todd knew that this movie was in fact Moonlight. That is correct.
Oh yes,
Joey, you just won. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Todd, Todd, great job, my friend. Joey, you pulled it off at the last second there. This is what happens in Person Place things. Sometimes we know the movie, but Jesse was rude and didn't ask you for this movie, right? Sometimes we don't know the movie, and so the chat helps us out, right?
I fell on my own hubris.
Thanks,
I
chat.
mean, it's okay, but guess what? The popcorn is still popping here at Person Place thing because we're all about trust, right? And Joe, I trust that you're up for this last challenge. I'm gonna throw a creator clue at you. You ready, my friend?
Ooh, yeah.
This
so
one's
ready.
just for funsies. So Joe, if you don't know this one, that's okay. I'm gonna at least want you to have a chance to offer up at least one guess.
Yeah,
If you don't
yeah.
know it after one guess, Todd, feel free and throw out a guess and chat. As soon as you know it, chat, light it up in the chat. All right. This one was submitted by the creator of Person and Place Thing, the Los 18, Carlos Diaz, who abandoned me selfishly to spend time with his family in Florida these past few weeks. I'm not bitter. This 1986 movie features a character named Vern. The place is Oregon, and the thing is train tracks.
Oh, okay.
I know it.
Okay. Todd knows it, and oh shucks, what is it? Okay, I don't know the movie, but I have two guesses in my mind, and I'm like, it's either because it's an '80s movie. You said, right?
Yeah, 86.
And Vern is such an '80s movie. Have you met name rather? So that's either Don't Throw Mama from the Train, which has train tracks presumably because there's a train in it, or because I'm also watching Todd's face and he didn't respond to that. That is City Slickers.
Two good guesses. I'm gonna correct you. It's actually Throw Mama for the Train. We really wanted to throw Mama from the train.
Yeah.
We didn't want to not throw her. We wanted to throw her.
We
from the
wanted
train.
to. That was our mission.
But unfortunately, neither of those are correct. Todd, it looks like you're about
When
to jump
the
out of your
night
skin.
has come and the night is low. I don't know the lyrics to this, but it's Stand By Me!
Yes! That is correct.
Wow.
It's based on a Stephen King novel, Stand By Me, River Phoenix, rest in peace, Will Wheaton. Joe, if you haven't seen it, it's great. Just
Classic.
don't eat pie while watching it. The chat was all over it. Everyone in the chat was calling out Stand By Me. So the only thing I have left to say before we say goodnight to all of you is congrats to Joe Rodriguez, our Week 7 winner. Todd Page, thank you so much. Valiant effort, my friend. You were perfect through 4 rounds. Just got snagged up just a little bit at the end there. We want to thank Carlos Diaz, the Los 18, Miguel Lepe Jr., Jason Geis. Also want to thank everyone in the chat for all of your contributions and for your support. We literally cannot do it without you. I mean, we could, but we might as well still be in my backyard like we were last summer when we were testing this thing out. Stick around. After this, we've got CSE and Squares. After CSE and Squares, you can see this cutie Joey again playing in Among Us. I believe Jason posted the schedule earlier, but every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and 9:30, we've got the Comedy Sports Ensemble doing our signature show. Saturdays at 11 p.m., you've got Late Night Roulette, a brand new subscriber-only show that we have late on Saturday nights. You can see more of Joe's face on Wednesdays at 7:30 as a part of our minor league. And tune into our minor league because we've got some new folks that just joined the cast. How exciting. All right, well, on behalf of Todd Page and Joe Rodriguez, my name's Jesse Gomez. I've been your host. Thank you so much and good night!